Remember you used to perform with Boney M and Cardwell as well? Yeah, people don't realise that too. People go, Boney M, the 70s band, yes, Boney M, yeah, that's it. And it stands for Boney Murray, yeah, that's it. So these guys are really rock and roll and stuff like that, yeah? In the meanwhile, I'm going to just show the kids how to electric boogaloo, in case they want to like break dance and stuff like that, okay? So step one, no, okay. Right. And Amy's doing a wonderful job here. Give Amy a big round of applause. She's doing all the stage managing and all that kind of stuff, telling people, you know, to get off stage, get on stage, and where the bloody hell are you? Doing a, you know, a bit of a, yeah, you know, that kind of job as well. And she's doing a wonderful job. She also runs her own events company. So if anyone's thinking of having a concert or creating it, get Kick Up Dust Entertainment or events, and they will, yeah. You go to Perth as well. You go to Perth, don't you? Sometimes, yeah. Well, they run the survival concert over there. It's called Too Solid. Have you ever done that one before? No, yeah. There you go, yeah. So she's the one to see you. So if you impress her today, she'll say, "Damn it, I'm gonna put them on the bill," yeah. Not that you could play this year because you've already booked that job, but yeah. But don't you hate it when you double book yourself? Oh, that's why we've got managers, yeah. That's hard, hey? You know, like sometimes people, your brothers and sisters will hit us up and say, "Come on, can you play at such and such?" And you go, "Yeah, I can do that." And then you realise you're at another gig. And then bang, so they ring you up and they see that awkwardness of, you know, well, yeah, sorry, I couldn't make it. Then you get them and blame it on your car or something like that, yeah? Then you go, oh yeah, I'm not really feeling well, more crook, yeah? After this gig, we got Johnny Huckle, we have Oriel Andrews, and Roger Knox. So it's going to be huge, yeah? We've got Steve J and the band all the way through to these guys, eh? And Johnny Huckle, for some reason, I have no idea, but everyone have turn around. If everyone can turn around and look at my missus with the hat on, she has a picture of Johnny Huckle in her wallet. I have no idea what that's all about, but I will slap that man crazy in the car park later on. Yeah. Oh man, I don't care, yeah? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah? If you don't believe me, baby, bring your purse, wallet up here, yeah? Bring your credit card too, something like that. Swipe it, yeah? Alright. So yeah, how you going, brother? Is he here today, yeah? That's going good, yeah? Alright. So, Steve, you want to play a little bit of music and that, yeah? How good is that? Joe, where's Joanne? Yeah, she's out there? Yeah, and the guys were just thanking you because you gave them the house and that kind of stuff, you know, while they stayed here. So just, you know, thanking you and that as well, yeah? Your pleasure, yeah? Thank you. Yeah. They didn't do that hole in the wall, too, they were saying, you know? They was mucking around doing martial arts and bam, hit the wall and put a hole in it. Yeah, you know, bog it up tomorrow and put some putty, fill it. Yeah, some polybond and all the rest of it, yeah? Alright. We might put some music on. I'm going to do just a little contemporary piece. Bit of Martha Graham, so hit me with something really nice and strong there. Oh, no, what were you playing? Were you playing something there? Something, yeah? It sounded nice, yeah? Yeah, that was it, yeah. Can everyone hear that? You can? Alright. I don't like to dance when there's guys around because they steal my moves, you know? We'll see them later on at the diggers doing their moves, eh? God damn it. What's up, my diggers, yeah? Big hello to Uncle Joe and his beautiful wife there. Give him a big round of applause, eh? These guys party, don't you, eh? You just cruise around and just watch all the concerts after concert after concert. Then I see you walking uptown and walking back. You're too good, yeah? You put a lot of young people to shame, actually. Yeah, you're just cruising around, walking around. Young people say, I don't want to walk over there. Too far. There's a bridge in Brisbane. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the bridge in Brisbane. It's a walkway, and it's called the Goodwill Bridge. I found out Murray's called that the Good Go Bridge. Because you ask any Murray to go for a walk with you over, they say, good go, I'm not going there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to rock and roll for the Stiff Gins. Give me a round of applause, eh? Keep it going, yeah?
first time to Tamworth. We walked down the main street and the music was just all over the place. It's amazing. Before we begin, we'd like to pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this area. We are absolutely honoured to be on their land. Beautiful country, what a beautiful day. We're learning our languages in the beginning processes of it. We learn it from archives, lessons, and also from our elders. And this song, I'm a Wiradjuri Yorta Yorta woman. I'm from Victoria, grew up in the Riverina area, and Nadi's Gamilaroi. And this song's in my language, Wiradjuri, and it's about being daughters, being sisters, being part of the river and singing footy. Hope you enjoy it.
So this song, we were lucky to go to Norfolk Island. It's halfway between East Coast and New Zealand, and it's got a really interesting, like all places, very interesting history. And a lot of the mob that settled on Norfolk Island were descendants of the mutineers from the Bounty. So this mob, they trace their lineage all the way back to those days, and a really interesting mix of European and Tahitian mob together, and a really distinct culture. And when we were there, we were billeted with this mob, you know, who were, they were actors, they were the ghosts in the ghost tour. So, you know, they were telling us all the jokes that they play on people, and they said, come on, we'll go down to the cemetery and we'll show you the scariest place on Norfolk Island. We went down there. I didn't go down the bottom, so Kalina and some other mob went down the bottom with the two actors, ghost actors, down the bottom. And I stayed near the car, and I'm glad I did, because one big fellow who's like 6'4", and big lad, came screaming, running past me, jumped in the car and locked the door. Then the other fellow who was a little bit bigger did the same thing, screaming past me, locked the door. So I thought if the ghosts were freaking out, I'm glad I didn't go down there.
Plus they left me.
They left poor old Kalina to fend for herself. but beautiful big old pines that reach up into the sky. And it was one of our first trips away. And the people, I think the people added to the beauty of the place. And so this song was written about that time when we went over there. It's called In Paradise. 200 or so years a ship sailing with a handful of people and a new land to begin was claimed in the name of the king. A place of beauty such as they'd never seen. It's a little slow, living life at 40 Ks with only 12 by 8 to go. And like many others, their strengths, their history. You never guess that all started with a mutiny and the grand old pine. I can hear them sing to me. Life's pretty good sometimes, especially when there's a place like this to be. And the stories doing the rounds, tortured souls still walking around on Kingstown, but the ghosts of yesterday, and the people what they are today, and the palms of the sky. There's a way for every passerby. Well, this must be life in paradise. You should see the tourist's face as they watch cows and chooks walking round like they own the place. I could tell you of this song, secret for just a little while, and the grand old pines, and I can hear them sing to me. And life's pretty good sometimes, especially when there's a place like this to be, where the palms of the sky. There's a way for every passerby. Well, this must be life in paradise. 200 or so years a ship sailing with a handful of people and a new land to begin was claimed in the name of the king. A place of beauty such as they'd never seen in paradise. In paradise, oh, in paradise, yeah. Paradise, paradise, oh, in paradise.
Thank you.
little helper. He doesn't get paid.
Can you put a wedge of lime in that?
We work him to death. This next song is, we're releasing a new album in February called Wind and Water. And the name came about after we had finished just in the recording process and realised a lot of our songs, there was this common thread of water, and we're river people. And artists also have a mob that have relationships with the seas and the ocean. And I'm a Murrumbidgee River girl, and I grew up around the rivers. I understand them. I look at one and I know whether it's good to go in or not, know which places to, swim and not. But oceans and seas, forget it. I have no idea, and I'm just a bit too nervous to go in. But one of my favourite places to be is just to sit on the sand on a lovely day and watch the sun shine down like diamonds. So this is my ode to the oceans and seas because I'm a bit scared of them. I also call this my ode to not drowning. A bit of a bad swimmer. So. Beautiful and deadly, monster and mother, united by the moon. She's power. I remember before I see her as I'm walking to the shore, standing on the water's edge like a million times before. Cold and deep is out when I see her, ready to swallow me whole. I only ever get my ankles wet, no further will I go. One thing to last beneath to grab and pull me down. challenge. They should do that. Have a competition of how low you might sing and go before you stop singing.
You probably win
I'll
that.
judge.
You'd win that. So this one, I'm the eldest of three, and the middle sister is a total overachiever, and she steals my limelight. I'm the eldest. Can I say that? Yeah. We got some yabbies from Garuga and set them up in a tank, and it was jewelled as tank. And aren't the yabbies fabulous? People came from Petersham and Redfern over to Stanmore to look at these yabbies, because you never get to see them, eh? They're always in that dirty water. Anyway, they're really interesting, and Jill was a hero because her yabbies in this tank were, fascinating. And I thought, bugger this, I'm going to get my own yabby and have my own tank. So I pinched two of hers and set them up at my place and named them Kathy and Joel. And something happened, they got on okay, and something happened, had a bit of a fight, and Kathy ate Joel. And then I thought, this poor yabby's a long way from home, from Garuga, so I just opened the lid of the tank so it's got a connection to home. And she took the chance and she took off. And I couldn't find her at all anywhere for at least 6 weeks until we had a gig, and I thought I'd get a bit dressed up, and I put my boots on, and I found her dead in my boot, dehydrated. And I thought, I didn't tell anyone. And I thought, there's a lesson in this. Things come and go out of your life, and you need to work out what gift it was they gave you and move on. So Kathy, the yabby from Garuga, has a verse in this song. It's called Absent Friends. Remember the song we once wrote together, those sing-alongs. That was a lifetime ago. Friendships come and friendships go. I remember the fight as if it was yesterday. Oh no, when you're gone away from me, gone away from me. You were too scared to just let it be, so you walked away from me. School holidays, spent running round the front of our man's place. We'll But so go the days.
As we've been in our group now going on 12 years.
We're a band.
Band, group.
We call ourselves a
We want to
band.
be cool, we call ourselves a
So we feel
band.
cooler.
Sometimes it works.
The folk duo doesn't work.
Yeah, that freaks
We're a band.
our parents out. They also, I remember my mum saying to me before, which will relate to another song, like, I said, yeah, we've got to write some new songs. She goes, oh, good, it's about your time you wrote something popular. And I may have said something mean.
Mums are the
That's it, mums,
toughest.
don't talk to me.
They're the best supporters, but they
Yeah.
just tell it to you straight.
Yes, in the most cruel, blunt ways. But as I was saying, when you find inspiration through so many things, and we've been very fortunate to meet so many beautiful people and see so many beautiful places, and you can also get inspiration from movies. And I'm a huge geek, and especially in science fiction, and I was watching Star Trek, so yes. And
Only a geek would admit to being a geek.
yeah, because we're actually proud of it. But there was a scene in it where somebody, I don't know how they did it, but they slowed down time, and this lady said, have you ever had a perfect moment? And it made me think back to have my moments through my life that have been where time kind of slowed down. And one of those moments was walking around Kata Tjuta in Northern Territory, and we went for this 10-minute walk. It ended up being about 3 hours, and we were a little bit delirious, and there was a moment where we sat down away from all the other tourists, which we try to keep away from, and just watched the red rocks and the blue sky, and it was only for a minute or so, but it felt like a lifetime. So this is about, I urge people to try to remember those moments in their life more often, because they were kind of rare. Anyway, this is called Perfect Moment. Needless to say, everything fades down through the years to this day. What I've been given, no one needed, craved. a line in that song, her first words, and it's about my little cousin, and she's 9 now, and she was sitting with me listening to it, and it's the first time she really heard it, and she goes, "Whose first words?" And I said, "Yours." And it was just like one of those lovely moments. And then I told her off because she painted on the floor.
So George, you've got to leave the room now. So every time I sing this song, it's before I knew him, and there's somebody that I liked, and I was too ashamed to ever talk to him, but I wrote a song about that. So I finished it, you know, come off stage. That was good. "Who's that fella?" I said, "Oh, this is 7, 8, 9 years ago. Where's he from?" I said, "I don't know. I didn't talk to him. I didn't even find that out. Where's my song?" So now, to avoid any disturbances afterwards, you can leave the room. Man in the red shirt up the back.
And because we are not allowed to say his name, the song's called Untitled. This all takes place in Edinburgh.
City, a town of castles and kings. Somebody suggested we come out here and sing. Eight weeks travel weary, rocked up to your tent. Saw you for the first time, and it's most excited I've been yet. And I thought I knew you. You said you're in a band back home. The thought of that, and I kept my eyes on you throughout the show. And you're working out the front every cold and rainy night. And I'd walk by with all my friends, hoping to catch a sight. And all this thinking about you has made me weak. Oh. salmon. Have I got a song for you? About me and a boy that I never knew. And I thought this city, this town of castles and kings, just this once give me some more to do than sing.
It was a fun place, Scotland.
Yeah, we drove, I think we took a wrong turn and ended up in Scotland on the way here, Aberdeen. And what's the other place? That other one? Cleanliness,
Yeah,
yeah.
go to the Philippines, just down the road in Manila.
Like Google Maps.
Yeah, they suck. I actually read somewhere that if you look on Google Earth and you look at South America, you can actually see people who have just died in the street. I'm sorry.
Well, that's a mood killer, thanks.
I did that. Some lady was talking about all these amazing people that had come out of her year when she was in high school, and I said, well, I found out somebody killed his parents. And yeah, they were in that conversation. I do that a lot, sorry.
How do you follow that? So this is, we were talking about our mums, and Mum said for my 60th, don't buy me a present because you probably have to loan the money off me to get it. Just write me a song. But it's got to have a beat, and it's got to sound like a wave song. Because Mum, you know, you'll play a song to Mum and she'll say, that's lovely, dear. What about something with a beat? So they desperately want us to be a little bit more cool than we are. It's too late. So we're set in our ways. So she wanted it like a song called Lighthouse by the Waves. And I was thinking, Lighthouse, Lighthouse, Beacon. And Mum, she's a fantastic support to me and to the band, and she's just been the guiding light for us three girls. And you know, this song really doesn't do it justice. Plus it doesn't have a beat, so I don't know if she likes it or not, but I love her. Strong against the waves you stay, anchored to the shore. Tides are swept away, strength at our core, shine in your light, you guide. Lost and broken souls, watchful love and night, away through rocky shores, in crushing tides. You are a beacon in our lives. The
wrote a verse about you and your plane.
Loud.
Sometimes he would come up on stage and go under my dress. So I'm just glad that's not happening. We love talking about our family. Actually, we love having, making fun of our family on stage. But I actually, a couple of years, barred my family from coming to any of our gigs. I love them, but they're a horrible audience. They kind of sit in the front and then just stare. They don't laugh or do they clap? I can't remember, but it's very off-putting. And my grandparents, I remember a couple of months ago, in March last year actually, we played a gig down in their hometown of Narandra, and they set up the front, and my pop, who was suffering from diabetes and his legs aren't good, he has to get up and walk around all the time, and he actually walked to the pokies. And my nan's sitting there looking for him so she can have a go at him, and it's just this whole family story was playing out while we were about to go on stage. And Nadi's partner George did the worst thing. He said before I got on stage, he said, "Now don't cry," and I didn't even think about it. And then I wrote this song for them, and of course I cried like a stupid idiot, and I did the whole hand thing, and it was really embarrassing, and I just wish I was somewhere else. And then they started crying, and it was just a big bunch of sooks. And I remember the first time I said, "Nadi, we'll sing it for Nan and Pop," and we were at my house, and Pop's there, and I started singing this song about them who live in Narandra. Pop gets up in the middle of the song and goes, "That's nice, dear," and walks away. He's a bit off with the pixies. And my nan passed away about 4 months ago, and she was the matriarch of our family, she was the boss. And it was quite of a shock the way she went, and I think it's still hitting me hard because I was quite close with her. I'm the eldest granddaughter, but I was very fortunate that we got to play in Narandra before she left us. And this song's about me and my sister would be in our house, and a breeze would come in the city, and we knew that breeze had travelled all the way from Narandra to where my grandparents lived. It's called Going Home.
What we say is chips and gravy, that's why. That's melting scallops.
Gently on the breeze, the journey long to find me, from the rivers and tall trees to where the ocean and sky meet. Scent of summer's gone, stop me and I stand, calling me back, a message from the land.
So this song is called Gogo, and I heard the word, I heard that phrase. I learned about that phrase, meaning the word that our old people up in Gamilaroi country, up in Walgett and Nualarai country, the word that was used to replace the name of somebody who passed away, Gogo. And it's one of the only songs that's recorded in Yularoi language in the archives down there in Canberra. And I learned about that word at the same time. A young man from Walgett, Gamilaroi, man, come off his bike after a police chase in Redfern. And Stiff Gins, we met in Redfern. We were kind of born in Redfern because we met at TAFE down there and we started singing at for Redfern Council. They just asked us to come sing in the park, and that's how we started. And 12 years later, you know, we're still going. And I learned about that phrase at the same time as a young fella come off his bike. And I went to a memorial march in Redfern on the same day that the funeral was on in Walgett. My dad went to the funeral in Walgett, and I asked him afterwards how did it go, and he said the weirdest thing happened. It pissed down all night up until 10 o'clock the next day when that funeral started, and then the rain disappeared. And I said, well, the reverse thing happened in Sydney, that we met at the block and went past the place. He came off his bike, went over to the police station, then back down the block. And I remember going home on the train and just seeing the torrents of water in the gutters there, and seeing what happened on TV, and knowing that, you know, we have a strong connection to that place, and that's a countryman of mine, that young man, and trying to make some kind of sense of everything that happened there. And I linked that young man. I worked out that he brought the rain in Sydney and in Walgett on that day, and the rain brings life. So I choose to remember and to link him with life and to celebrate the life that he had. So we sing this song in respect and acknowledgement to that young man and also his family, and celebrate the short life that he had. So this is Gogo. So I hopped on a train together with those who were feeling the same. The procession began, led by his countrymen. We walked hand in hand while they laid that broken body in his own land. Seems we never get together these days, but to mourn the souls of those who pass away. And only hours before, there was more than bricks and glass lying broken on the floor. Another war on TV, this one happening round the corner from me. Another boy, another bike, and another week of those sad nights. And the drought he rode that day, here and miles away, soaking in under skin. And the flooding from the skies, those last goodbyes. home, their mother and her only son. I do thank that young man who brought the rains and life again. And the drought he brought that day, here and miles away, soaking in under skin. And the flood from the skies, in Alaska skies, reminded us of new life, renewing life, new with life, renewing life, renewing life again. So I hopped on a train, and we both went home again.
This is our last song. We'd like to thank you all for listening to us at our first ever gig at Tamworth. That's how we're going to introduce it for the rest of tomorrow as well. I think we're playing tomorrow at Axe John. Thank you. So you'll be paid later. So yeah, we're river people. I'm a Murrumbidgee River girl and went back a couple of last month, and it was flooded. Couldn't actually get near the river. The river ended up being part of the channel and up to nearly to the police station. But it's we've had a few floods around, and we have a complete respect. Nardis, Barwon, Nemoy rivers, and all the flooding. It's been absolutely tragic, and we remember the drought when our rivers were like you could walk across the riverbed, and now they're overflowing. It just makes you realise nature is very powerful, but it can be beautiful, and this song is in remembrance of those beautiful days when the river's full and you can go fishing, or you can just sit on the banks or go in for a swim. Nardi's one of those people. I went swimming on fishing on Nardi's country, went camping with her family, and Nardi's one of those people that stands over your shoulder while you're fishing. It's really irritating. You know, they stand there and watch you. What am I supposed to do? Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. It's like, come on, the fish is going to come. She said, you're not working hard enough.
I don't call reading a book in front of a line fishing. That's what she does.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Tug it every few seconds?
Just stand back.
And then she makes a big deal about all the fish she caught, which she did actually catch a lot of fish, and then she did cook it, so...
That's right.
All I did was kick up the dust and get a lot of ticks and nearly pass out, so...
Passenger.
Yeah. But the river is... Yeah, this is our ode to the river. And thank you for listening to us, and have a lovely afternoon.
So does the bush. The sounds of a western morning bringing the day. But down on the river it stays quiet and still. 1,000 years of beginning that way, and the river waits for me.
It's in Easter, so I'll just be out there for 20 hours.